All right, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Kodash. And of course, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Well, peace and salutation to the election, Shal Yasha'Allah of Israel. All right, the nation of Israel consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And of course, there's like foreigners that have been scattered, all right, dispersed throughout the various nations, which lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. Of course, we try the spirit by the spirit, whatever we are of the power. All right. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay. Of course, we, being the Israelites, we have our language that has been returned back to us, which is the Hebrew, in the Lashon Kodash. Not the, of course, the Yiddish. That's no Hebrew. All right. That, of course, is just them using what's that? A German Slavic language and using Hebrew characters. All right, and such. This is the Lashon Kodash. This is the Hebrew. All right, we go by faith, by the name of the Lord being Yahweh, and of course the name of His only begotten Son being Yahweh Shai, in which the only, of course, you Israelites can be saved through. All right, you have to call, of course, upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, B'Shem Kodash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All right, which we prayed through too. All right, having the understanding of this word. So, without further ado, we're just going to go into this Hebrew prayer, which is the book of Psalms, the Tehillim, which means songs in English, chapter 119 and 135. Like I said, I'm not sure if I did this before. It's one of them prayers that I wrote down, and you going through this world. Of course, you may miss out doing a particular lesson. Well, this is it. Okay, so it says here, the Tehillim, chapter 119, 135. And it reads here, make thy face to shine, all right, upon thy servant. It's like here for the misfocus. It says, and teach me thy statutes. Okay, so again, we'll read it. Akarawa, or I will read it, or I read it. It says, make thy face to shine upon thy servant, and teach me thy statutes. And the servants of the Lord are the elect. Okay, you read that in the book of Isaiah. All right, only the elect. All right, only Israelites. Okay, the 144,000. All right, and of course you got the 1/3. All right, behind that. All right, whom the Lord is going to have mercy upon. All right, that great number multitude of that 1/3. Remember, the children, the Lord gonna have mercy upon. They're gonna call on the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. They're gonna pray these prayers. All right, they're gonna be in sincerity and truth and worship Him and be and walk in the Spirit. So let's just get into it. It says here, the first word is Punyaka. All right, Punyaka, from the, of course, the Hebrew word, which is Punya, all right, which means face. All right, Punyaka, and then Punyaka, all right, which Punya is in face, Yaka goes into thy face or your face. All right, Ha'ar, that second Hebrew word there is basically a version of the word awar, which means light or shine, I believe, when you go into it. So ha'ar means to make shine. All right, and I can pretty much clarify that too, because I want to be as concise as possible, just going through the spirit though. Psalms 119 and 135, just to check. And you pretty much, I believe, if you are familiar with that with the numbers prayer, the anointed prayer, that's what that word right there, I believe. But let me just go and check real quick. Give me one moment. If it's even there, to shine from awar. Yep, that's right. Which is going to become light, or to shine, to become bright, or to become brightened up. Okay. It says ba ibadka. All right, ba, which is usually mean on, or in means on. All right, as well. All right, and then you have ibad, which is being servant. Okay, which were servants unto Yahweh Shem Shai. Ka is thy or your or you. All right, so on thy servant, all right, or upon thy servant. Okay, which we want the Lord to make His face shine by giving us this knowledge. All right, it says wa, which is in lamad niya. wa lamadniya, which la wa slaki wa lamadniya. Lamad means to teach or to learn, I believe, and the ya means also like it means me or my. All right, so is here and teach me. Okay, Af is definitely, and then the last word is chach yaka. All right, which is meaning chach goes into statutes. Yaka means thy or your or you. Yeah, your statutes. All right, so that's it in the Hebrew right there. You have it here. You will say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rechakodash Babakshah 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 Shemai Dapathi Aitai, which that's the saying Lord and the Most High Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, please, please, please hear my prayer. In the name of the Holy Spirit, please, please, please hear my prayer now. And you say Pun Yaka Ha'ar Ba'ibadka Wa Lamadniya Ath Chach Yaka. All right, and that's how you say in the Hebrew, make thy face to shine upon thy servant and teach me thy statutes. All right, so with that, hopefully you're edified by the wee lesson. All right, got we changing scenery for a bit, going outside, which is your pause beautiful, because you're outside and nature, it reacts with you, this righteous vibration that we have, because we're becoming one again with the world, or Aratzah, because we're of course the original possessors of it. So with that, I want to give all praises again to Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, B'Shem Kakodash, of course double honors apostles, and that was a great millstone, and peace and salutation to the elect where he been scattered to. Shalom again.